Stars, isn't it interesting that there's an attempt to portray Kate Middleton as the only person standing there while those children are drenched in rain, holding an umbrella over her head when her husband, Prince William, is right next to her doing the same thing, treating those poor children like props? Prince Harry and Princess Meghan would never. The optics, just the feeling of a fellow human being, a small human being, getting soaked to the bone. You know, the UK always looks so miserable and wet and cold. You're in a skirt. We know how it is in private school, right? You're going to be wet. Your shoes, your socks are going to be wet the rest of the day. But it's so emblematic of the Waleses. They don't give a damn. They're like, this is me. I am the monarch. Me. I'm dry. I have this new hair. Look at me. I'm, blah, blah, blah. Oh, are we done yet with this arduous work? Oh, we've been on international United Arab Emirates, rich people yachts, secret times, giving our children a middle-class experience so they have a normal upbringing. Meanwhile, you're supposed to be such an advocate of children and the early years, but this is how you exploit children in the rain. You couldn't wait? You couldn't wait 10 minutes for the rain to be over, right? Appalling. But only when I saw the photo with Prince William and Princess Kate together under umbrellas while those children and their teacher were carrying the rain, trying to get covered up by a jacket or a tarp, did I understand they were there together. It wasn't just her. There were so many angles that made it look like, Kate Middleton, heartwarming, children, happy, excited faces. Other angles showed you that these kids were being drenched in rain while she stood there perfectly dry with an umbrella she did not share with anyone else. When you have an umbrella and you're being polite or nice or kind or you're showing concern, you share it. You shoo those kids out of the rain. Not when you're Kate Middleton. No. All the shine. You're probably annoyed that you even have to come out and do that. Serve the people for a half an hour? Right? The Natural History Museum? Or was this some other school-based event? Shocking, appalling, terrible optics. Whatever happened to Tasha, the old personal assistant or PR assistant, the one that let the cat out of the bag, that they were really following all of Princess Meghan's socials and kind of stalking her and emulating her, right? And on that topic, I don't know if you saw my other post about why Kate Middleton is blonde. Oh, there was a Russian lawyer who does nonprofit work. Prince William was caught with her in the back of a car, coming out of a private club, embraced in the street. 4 or 5 other occasions. Yes, proof with photos, not rumor. Another blonde, besides the blonde academic that we already know about, right? We know our boy's been stepping out, right? There's other blondes in the family, right? Not ideal. If that's your husband, not ideal to be in the public eye, to have the legacy of your own father's behavior with that Camilla the Stallion. It's got to be stressful. It's got to be Stockholm Syndrome to have to be nice to and act as if that's totally cool because it's your job. Hey, we all have to eat ish at our jobs sometimes. And the way Prince William is so thin and drawn and unhealthy looking, just like, other people in the family, it's concerning. After 2 months of vacation, yachting, whatever you were doing, you don't look relaxed, plump. You weren't eating yellow watermelon and Petrosian caviar and rack of lamb, baklava. I would have thought you'd be feasting and swimming and just having the time of your life. Even if you and your spouse don't get along, that's not unique. Come on, suck it up. You can do a better job. You can put on a happy face, but to look not only miserable, but that unhealthy, right? Give credit where it's due. Kate Middleton always manages to plaster a smile on her face. Maybe there's some moments where her thoughts and, other expressions peep through, but she does the damn thing. But there's such a tendency to scowl, tendency to look vexed and stressed and annoyed. If they can take no other page from Princess Meghan Markle, Princess Meghan Sussex, Duchess Sussex, get an acting coach. Learn the connection between your thoughts and the expression on your face. Stop being caught out. The truth comes through. If you can't control this, you can't control this. And it is concerning, disappointing, distressing, the treatment of those children, the exploitation of those children. Meanwhile, all the resource hoarding, all of the home collecting, renovations on the public dime, it is disgusting. Cut it out. You have so much money. You don't see the monarchs in Spain, the monarchs in the rest of the world being so put upon to work with the public. They're public, right? They're subjects. You don't see people in the rest of the world trying to be, secretive about their vacation. They're bicycling. They walk out among, the common folk. One of them, is it Princess Leonor, is in the armed forces, public service, right? You ran Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex off. You got it all to yourself, and this is what you do? That hair, Kate Middleton. It was an experiment. Please dispense with it. I'm glad you didn't do that to your own hair, but it wasn't done correctly. I recommend you get a black wig stylist from Atlanta. There are dozens of them, very talented, right? They're going to get rid of that 2 inches above your skull look, which is a dead giveaway to wigs. And listen, I am a very amateur wig wearer myself. It took me a while to be told by professional hair people that I had to flatten my own hair and then put the wig on, and then they'd put like wig clips in it and other things, or sew it on or glue or whatever. And I'm talking professionally. So just ordering, what did Polish Vogue commenters say? That you had ordered a $39.99 special from the TikTok shop and just plopped it on, and everyone gaslit you and told you it looked great. It looked fine. It wasn't installed properly. It's not the right color. There seems to be some color variation between the top of it and the bottom of it. Is it synthetic and human hair? Is that why we see that color variation in the unsweetened photos? Get it together. All the resources and money you have. Is Prince William cutting the glam purse? He needs to stop it. Are they trying to make you look raggedy in public? I know from the pictures that were chosen to be published and shared, making it seem like Kate was standing there all by herself, it's a setup. I'm sure you and your mama know this, but stay woke. They are not finished trying to compromise the public persona you have built. You can do better. We support you. Right? Do better for the kids.